But you call us bitter black women. Now, mind you, right now they catching hell behind it.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and I can't wait.
Good morning, my Kit Kats. Motivational thought for today. Love cannot remain by itself. It has no meaning. Love has to be put into action, and that action is service. Good morning, my Kit Kats, and welcome to a new video. I hope you saw the last video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Again, my name is Kate, and I am hopefully your soon-to-be new YouTuber. I am out and about today. I just kind of ran out the house, and to get some stuff done today, I had to come over to my investment guy. I told you we were looking at property, so I think we're going to get that first condo we saw. So other than that, I need to make a Target run. But again, my name is Kate, and I am hoping I am your new favorite YouTuber. I like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And we are going to, it's a gorgeous day today. It's been this way for the last couple of days anyway. The rain's supposed to hit in on Wednesday. So I'm going to try to get a couple things done today. So with that, we're going to go check out, I think. I'm waiting for Bay to come out, dropping off some stuff. I think we're going to go to Target now, and I need to go by Dollar Tree. I'm going to take you.
We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you crossed my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? We only got this life, no guarantees and stars align. Follow your passion trail and try to keep an open mind. Hiding it by myself, no guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me, leaving the past behind. We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? But Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day. And when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turning to morning dew, then you feel it freshening.
Okay. Hello, my Kit Kats. We are on the military base in Louisiana today. Thought we'd make a quick run up here and get some stuff for the retirement party we're planning. So we came to the liquor store to get the alcohol here.
No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do. Baby, don't stop. Got the key to the lock. We in our own zone. Make yourself at home. Get to know mine on the inside. Can meet at yours next time. And you feel it freshening. Lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. We both already know your place is my place now. My place is your place. Let's face it, baby. You know all the places. My place is your place. Your place is my place. Just face it. No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do.
What's good, Dama? ISO to the NDs, yeah. Open up the door, watch all the G's forward. Smoke clouds follow while we hit another quarter. 50s in a carry-on, feel like a transporter. It's a privilege to know me, that's 100 on my broski. 1-2 punch, damn this thing hitting fully. Fresh pot of gumbo and we back up on our bully. Beat by Dama, shout out to the boy Cushy. Now I'm everything I could be, shades on with a hoodie. Off a little something so you think I got my eyes closed. These is one and none, no baby, these is not those. Getting so much chicken blockheads out of tacos. Getting so much packs like we gotta scan a barcode. Getting so much A, cause we working out of ISO. Should've went Indies, but you didn't, now you dry snow. Baby, come to Brooklyn, yeah, you know they moving Shutterstone. Told her pull it over, ain't gotta read no rice though. Everything a process, checking in deposits. Got a shoe closet, many complex closet. He a true prophet, in a true pocket. Racket club days, yeah, we used to be on Moffitt. Getting so much, what was so much in this world? Mine is what you make it, then every day's a turn. I ain't never settled, so you better up the skirt. Put the pedal to the flirt, yo, check the dashboard. Getting so much, what was so much in this world? Mine is what you make it, then every day's a turn. I ain't never settled, so you better up the skirt.
Good morning. Afternoon. Well, there's something up in there. My Kit Kats, and welcome to another day. I am on the way to the pharmacy to pick up some medicine and pick up some lunch. Yesterday we went to the base. They kind of hurt his knee, so he kind of out of commission today. But we're getting some people to come in and put a water filter on the house so he can stay home and wait for that. So that's where I am. But I wanted to tell you, you remember I started telling you the last couple of videos about the guy that was sitting in front of my mom's job, and they arrested him. He had the AR-15 in his car. in the school zone. So now he's coming to his pre-hearing and how they're trying to get it thrown out of court because, now mind you, everything he said, everything he's done, he said in front of the school for over a week, constantly watching the school all day long with all of this stuff, ammo. I mean, 30 rounds in his clip and 150 at least extra in the car. He's in a school zone. So they're saying, his attorney is saying that they're going to get that thrown out because just think about the number of people that have guns in their car and they're never arrested or they're never charged. First of all, I don't know how to judge and how this is going to play out, but I'm going to let y'all know. First of all, if you caught with the gun in your car, you're going to get fined. You're going to get a charge, a federal charge. Nobody else has been caught. Nobody's car has been searched. His car has been searched and it was found. But they're saying that considering you haven't done it to everybody else that's gone in the school zone, that they're going to throw that charge out. Did you hear me? So you're not going to do anything until our kids are hurt. Really? No, I have a problem with that. I have a big problem. This man has made threats. This man has sat in front of the school watching. This man has coming in with stolen plates from New York. Now he's actually from New York, but he has stolen plates because the plates that he had on his car, that's why they said he was stopped, because the plates didn't match the car basically when they ran a check on it. But you're gonna say, oh, we're gonna let him go because everybody else goes in the school zone. Man, y'all, you see why I'm not in the criminal justice system no more? That's some shady. They have given more rights to offenders. And yes, I still call them offenders. Texas wants to call them clients. Clients are not, parolees are not clients. Clients are persons that pay for services. Pay for services. Psychologist, doctor, dentist. We're clients to them because we pay for their service. They paying to be free. They are not clients, they're all offenders. But you're gonna have, and they give more offenders rights than they do their own staff. And that ain't what I heard, that ain't what somebody told me, that's what I've seen firsthand. I have seen management tell me, you need to get your people to work. We had a hurricane hit us, but I need to get my people to work. Okay, my Kit Kats, of course my medicine is not ready, so I'm gonna go get my, and see, I called it in yesterday, and then they told me it was gonna be ready by 3 o'clock yesterday, but I forgot to pick it up yesterday, so I go there this morning, and of course it's still not ready. So I am going to go pick up Bay's lunch, and then I'm gonna come back. And what time is it? 11:32. Yeah, I'm come back over here. So yeah, they wants to release him. I'm just like, but I have worked, that's what I was saying, I have worked in the criminal justice system for 20 years. And management, I have had them, we had a hurricane hit here. It's one of the big ones. Rita, just after Katrina, Rita hit here. So, I mean, y'all, I'm not kidding. This place was an island. I mean, I was landlocked. My mom's house flooded. The whole neighborhood around us flooded, and it wasn't but for the grace of God that my house did not flood it, because it sits a little higher than most people in the neighborhood, right? So everything floods. Couldn't get to work. People's cars have flooded out. I mean, we talking about water everywhere you could possibly see. There was water. Guys, the office got flooded out. Everybody's, trying to figure out, everybody, my staff, they're Their cars were flooded. They couldn't get to work. It was the biggest mess. So yeah, everybody's flooded out, right? Everybody's flooded out. He tells me, I said, I got officers that can't get home because they're flooded. Their car's flooded out. They don't know they're stuck or whatever. And they can't get to the office. They stuck at home. Well, I don't care if they stuck at home. I need them to get to the office. They got some work to do. Really? Really? That's how you feel about it, huh? So yeah, guys. So they didn't give a damn about how people had lost everything. I mean, had actually lost everything in their house. They had 4 foot of water in their house. My management said that they didn't care, that they wanted them at work because offenders might need some help. Offenders need help, not your staff. Offenders. I had upper management, I kid you not, tell me that. This is who you want to work for? No, I don't think not. Yeah, I think not. And I've always said, y'all repeat this if y'all want. The downfall to the black society will not be nobody else but a black man. And I've said it over and over. I've worked with these black men. I have. Again, I'm not going with nobody told me, y'all. I'm going with what I saw and what I know. I have 2 undergraduate degrees. One in business, one psychology. Licensed social worker. I have an MBA, and I've done everything on my dissertation for my doctorate in HR, but my dissertation. Did not do my dissertation. Just got tired of school. I've done all of this. I retired, mind you, after 20 years with the system. I have worked every program that the state has offered for community supervision. All the programs. Every last program. I have been on committees, the ethics committee. I have been on policy writing committees as far as emergency response policies, and those I've been on. I've done trainings of staff. I was over the new hire coming in, their orientation and program. I interviewed for when the director that was over me left. I get a call from a friend of mine that works in the system. She says, girl, they want you to come back and interview. I said, girl, I just retired. I don't want to go back. She said, girl, come on back. You know, we need you. I said, okay. Now, this was coming from other parts of management. I said, okay. I went in for that interview, y'all. And y'all call me bitter if I want, but it's the truth. I guess that's why we turn into these bitter black women. I'm not bitter, I'm real. Went in for the interview. And I saw something was funny. I interviewed in front of 2 black men. One of them I worked real close with. The other one was over in Austin. He was in the main office. 2 black men. I'm interviewing. The one that was from Austin, he was barely paying attention to anything I said. I'm like, okay. But mind you, I got all this experience. I'm like, okay. I knew who I was going up against, in the interview. And, man, they didn't even come close. So I'm done. I leave. I don't get a call. I come back. They give it to the little white girl that was cute in a skirt. She had only been with the agency maybe 2 or 3 months. Had never done the programs before. Had never done the supervision levels before. Had never done anything in the system before. But she was cute. And they just fell over themselves to please this woman when she walked in. And I'm looking like, are you serious? And y'all, they gave her the position. Now, mind you, right now they catching hell behind it And God is good, and I'm so glad. My girlfriend said, no, baby, I will never darken those doors again. It's God's got my hand on me. But that's what I say. I've always, in my career in 20 years, I've always had problems with black men giving me a chance. I'll help them advance. I will help them with their work. I will do whatever. But when it comes time for my chance, it always went to the little cute white girl. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But you call us bitter black women. I wonder why we so bitter. You think? I don't know, y'all. I be trying. And it always comes back to something crazy. Something crazy. But it's okay. We gonna take it as we take it. Hold up. But again, this is what the system is going to these days. It's not on how much you know, but who wants you to owe them. So this little girl is drowning. She is drowning in this job because she's never done the job. She doesn't know the job. They're telling her what to do and get mad because she don't know how to do it. Well, good for you, because you don't know how to do it. I've worked emergency responses for the state. I've done it all. And I look back and you got to be kidding. And I worked for the city when I first retired, y'all. I worked for the city. I said, you know what? I am so used to not working. I said, I've got to do something. So I decided I would go work for the county instead of the state. I worked there, y'all, for 2 months. When I said, I don't know how this damn city is running, I have never seen so many incompetent ass people in all my life. They have no program, no structure, no nothing. When they go into the office, everybody does everything. There's nobody set to do certain things. Like, I worked in the county clerk's office. You would think you'd had a set number of people to take the arrest from the day before and log them in the computer. Then you'd have another set of people that were working on, they had backlogs of old records that had to be put in the computer. I mean, y'all, years and years and years and years, decades of old records that they were trying to get put on the computer. Then they had the other ones that was putting the warrants in the computer of people that was actually arrested. Then they had the people that had to register, say, wills and that type of thing for the county. Yeah. Then they had, you would think you would have set people doing, you know, maybe 2 people per project, so when one was out, the other one could continue to work, right? They have everybody doing everything, and they wonder why everybody lost. Then you had the ones that would go up to the courts and take documentation and stuff of what's going on in the hearings and coming back and logging. Everybody, y'all, did everything. Everything. Got mad at me when they realized I had degrees. You got a degree? I said, baby, I got 4. I said, what's the problem? Oh, why I said that? None of them had degrees. They had just been working there long enough and kissing ass long enough, or sleeping with who they had to sleep with to get what they wanted long enough. I ain't lying. I said, oh, so y'all, that job turned in from the job from hell. Y'all, I went to lunch one day. I was in my car. I said, God, I don't want to go back in that job. And you know, but the good Lord said, girl, you ain't got to. Man, I walked into that job. Here your keys, here your badge, holler at you. I said, this ain't for me. I need structure, and this job don't have none. And I kept telling them, you don't have a policy for that. You don't have a procedure for that. Yeah, we do. We give this. I said, that's not a policy. That is an email. That is an email. That's all it is. That's not a policy. I said, I will write you a policy book if you so choose. Guess they got mad because I knew how to do that. I said, that is not. But yeah, so I walked in there and said, y'all, this ain't for me. Got to go. Gotta go. Y'all, I feel for our kids, and I guess that's why I push my daughter so much, and my son so much. Do your own business. If you have a passion to do something, baby, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, because these jobs working for these people, they think you got to be there, and they treat you like either a child or like you dirt. And if you got a job that you actually love and they treat you, baby, don't leave it. I promise you, do not leave it. Stay where you are, because baby, these jobs are not the way they used to be. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And don't get me wrong, I used to love my job. I loved the people I worked with. I did. When management started changing and these others started coming up the chain, I told them, y'all, that ain't cool. It ain't cool. So y'all, made it home. I'm gonna go in here and I'm going to see how much time I got, because I was gonna plan to cook today, but since they're coming in and put the filter on the house, I may have to cook tomorrow and put that on the video. So I will see you in a bit. Hello my Kit Kats, and welcome to another cooking video. We are going to make chicken teriyaki bowls for dinner tonight. So what I've done so far is I've preheated my oven to 425. I have gotten out a sheet pan and put about 3, I'm only going with 3 boneless chicken thighs. Now you can do more, but I'm not crazy about leftovers, so we're only gonna go with 3 and make a couple of bowls out of it. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and start my rice. Okay guys, we're gonna take a little bit of avocado oil and we're gonna pour it on top. Okay. Spread it out a little bit, and now we're going to put a little salt and pepper on there. Just a little bit. You don't need much salt and pepper. It's just kind of at your own taste of what you put, because you just want your meats to be really good and seasoned. Okay, we're going to stick this in the oven for about 20 minutes. Halfway through, you're going to go ahead and flip it and then finish your time. Okay, we're going to start with a small saucepan, and we're going to take 1 cup, put the heat on. We're going to take 1 cup of soy sauce and put that in the pot. We're going to use 1 tablespoon, can you see this, balsamic vinegar. Then we're going to use a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of ginger. 1, 2, and that is the garlic powder and 1 of ginger. Then we're going to use 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. And then we're going to use a 1/2 cup of honey. That's our 1/2 cup of honey. gonna let this mix together and thicken a little. So we're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes. Let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. 10. We're gonna stir it up a little bit. Make sure everything's mixed together. And I've set the timer for 10 minutes and it'll let me know. Now the timer for the first half of the chicken went off. I went in and flipped the chicken and then set it for the remainder time. Now this is starting to thicken up a little bit. Gonna let it okay, now we're gonna spend about 10 minutes on this. We're gonna take that off of the heat. Okay, now we have gotten a big skillet. This is for the vegetables. We're gonna take 2 tablespoons of the avocado oil and let it get hot. I've taken the chicken out of the oven because it did go off. Now I'm gonna use frozen broccoli because that's what I have. We're gonna pour that in there. Then we're gonna take about a cup of shredded carrots and pour that in there. Okay, we'll just use all I got left for that, because vegetables is always good. And we're gonna saute this for about 5 minutes. Let everything go together. And I'm going to put the top on it for about 5 minutes. Now you notice I did not put any seasoning on it. And why? It's because the sauce has the teriyaki soy sauce. The soy sauce, and you know how salty it is. If I would put any more on this, that would make it way too salty. So we're going to use the seasoning from the sauce when we pour it over the vegetables. So that'll be the seasoning. Okay, my Kit Kat. Now, the chicken has been sitting and I went ahead and cut it up. So now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this and the juices in here. Okay, y'all. And as soon as I got the sauce, this is all together. Yeah, this is all together. So, and I have the sauce prepared. As you see, the sauce is prepared and thick. I'm waiting on the rice, and as soon as the rice is together, I will show you the completed dish. Okay, I've put the rice and the chicken, and you take a little bit of the sauce and you pour it on. That is your teriyaki chicken bowl. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah. Your eyes tell me